It's the Cable
Library of Alexandria, Hullbreacher, and Tomb. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I think I'm gonna jam the Entomb. Library's at its best in Reanimator, and Entomb's better than Library there, so. We are kind of putting ourselves into an archetype, of course. With that pack one, pick one Entomb. Hullbreacher would have been followed up with Wheel of Fortune. That would have worked out pretty well, I haven't seen anybody do anything with Demonic Consultation yet. I think I'm gonna grab it. You've been loving Library in your paper drafts lately? Nice. Yeah, Library is fucking insane. It is worse the faster the cube is, though. And this is a pretty fast cube. Whereas I think Entomb gets better. Looking at Bloodstained Mire, Corpse Stance. Let's take the Mire. And then whether Corpse Stance comes back or not, like the Boulder and Epicure is a nice way to bin things. Corpse Dance is just not the best way to reanimate anything that's not like literally Emrakul, right? I'm gonna grab Scrapwork Mutt here. Excuse me. Yeah, hard to be as fast as this one. I drafted a slightly slower one last night. It was like kind of pleasant. Having green be good and stuff. So currently we're missing a fatty and reanimation effects. This Through the Breach might be not be like a bad sideboard plan, or not sideboard, but a fallback plan. I think I want this Liliana more though. This fits Reanimator so well. Through the Breach costing 5 is kind of a big deal. I'm gonna grab this Emrakul in case the Corpse Dance comes back, in case the Through the Breach comes back. Not much else going on in that pack anyway. Hey, Toastface Killer. Much love. Hope your Saturday is going well. You're trying to put your own cube together as you watch. Nice. Yeah, putting your cube together is very time intensive. Thought about putting out some articles about it. A little Bronco action. I'm going to take Voltaic Key. Just in case we get Time Vault later. We'll see, huh? We'll see about all that. And we could take the Manifold Key for the same reason. I think I'm going to grab this Grave Titan, though. I think Grave Titan's not a bad backup plan for Reanimator. And the Epicure came back, but the Corpse Dance did not. Just finished work for the weekend. Nice. Hey, howdy, Quarthian. Hope you're having a good one. So wild that Burst Lightning's in Standard again. You're alive? Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, good afternoon to you too, Simuldonoka. Sometimes that's all we can ask for, huh? I did not go to Eternal Weekend. No, I gotta. One of these years I gotta, Oh shit, what up? Hey, Thamir Sanguine, thanks for 56 months. Appreciate you. Hey, Commando Zacko. Hey, now there's a good one. There's a good one for Reanimator, huh? Grizzlebrand. Looking on this Vampiric Tutor, huh? I wouldn't mind if the Unmask came back to me. Unmask is a great card with Grizzlebrand. You have so many extras. But Tutors are so good in Reanimator. What we're really trying to do is combine Entomb with a Reanimation effect, right? We're like a 1+1 combo, so Tutors help us do that. Do the thing. Soul Cauldron does work with Grizzlebrand. I wonder if that's worth grabbing over like the Pyrogoyf here. Grab the Soul Cauldron, wield the Grist. It's like not crazy, right? Maybe I'm supposed to take the Grist and try and wield the Soul Cauldron. Yeah, I don't know. Fishing for Chicken says, hell yeah. Vintage Cube to pair with my evening of making a shit ton of pickles. What a great Saturday. That sounds dope. Oh, getting your pickle on. I've been pretty happy with that Alpha Deathclaw card. Maybe that'll end up being reasonable. Ace up Merkle Beam. I mean, if Grist Wheels, then the Deathclaw is pretty splashable, Looking at Marsh Flats, Birds of Paradise, Bloodtithe Harvester. Really wishing we were blue for this Psychic Frog. Can we just add blue? Just add blue. Probably not. Frog's so good, though. It's so good. Gonna grab this here Dark Ritual here, So the two cards here that make sense to me are the Voidwalker and the Suspicious Stowaway. I think I dig the Stowaway. I think I'm into it. Same reason I'm into that Frog. Voidwalker is really good, though. But it does make the mana a bit iffier. Assuming that I'm playing the Frog, right? So far, we still do not have a way of actually reanimating a thing. You drafted a Gleemox? Hell yeah. So I wanted that Unmasked Wheel for Grizzlebrand. I think I'm going to take the Zagoth Triome now for the Psychic Frog. The Bloodstained Mire can get the Triome. Our chances of playing a Frog on turn 2 just went way up, right? Psychic Frog's worth... It's worth a pick or two, for sure, for sure. Does feel bad passing that Unmask, of course. A little removal spell, why not? Some Harvester action. Ancestral Recall. Suppose that card makes sense here. Well, the Zagoth Triumph can hardcast the Alpha Deathclaw too. That could come up. This is a sweet pack. It's not really a reanimator pack, but it is a sweet one. We're going to take Bowmasters over Bombardiers. How does Boast work with Soul Cauldron? Does it just like not interact? Boast does work. I think that's close then, between the Bombardiers and the Bowmaster. If the Bombardiers would be like another cool ability to give to a creature with Soul Cauldron. Masters is like really good though. Just never bad. It also gives me 1/1 counters for the Soul Cauldron. Hello, Necromancy. Hopefully that Ballista comes back. Hey, Emerage, thanks for the 10 months there. Appreciate you. There's a couple of things we don't mind skull clamping in this pile. Unmarked Grave just really doesn't work with our whole Soul Cauldron Grizzlebrand plan, does it? Yeah, think about Skull Clamp. Think about Detectives Phoenix. I wonder if I'm supposed to be interested in this Valgavoth. I think I'm going to grab Show and Tell here. Could be another backup plan. Let's grab this Lorien Revealed. It's like a fixer if you squint real hard, The Rogrin Triumph would be an Island Mountain. Thinking about Kaido. Yeah, let's play Kaido. This is a hell of a pack, Raucous Theater, Bone Shards, Oliphant, Baleful Strengths. A lot of options for us. We're currently playables heavy, and we have a lot of ways of bidding things, which makes me think that we don't need the Bone Shards. I'm going to grab this Raucous Theater, make our mana a little bit better. Nice to have a Surveil land in your Reanimator deck, Yeah, someone pointed out to me, cool thing about Valgavoth is it doesn't just like get completely rocked by Caracas. At least they have to sack some things to it. Hey, Corny 628 thinks the sub, thinks 11 months there. Ace up, Jgrash. Deathclaw doesn't seem like a bad card to show and tell in, I think the Baleful Mastery is going to be a sideboard card. Sometimes the Exile Clause on Mastery matters a lot. I'll actually cut the Infernal Grasp. I think I'm cutting that Burst Lightning. Do we like this Skull Clamp? How much stuff do we got? We got this Epic here, Stowaway, Scrapwork Mutt. Bowmasters is really good with Clamp. Season Pyromancer is great with Clamp. Kaido. It feels like a lot, I might cut the Magda. Definitely don't need a basic forest, How many of each? Let's decide how many of each color we need before we go to setting our mana sources. At least 9 black, right? Ideally 10, but at least 9 black. I think blue is fine at 7. Like, I really want to be able to play my blue cards on time, right? Psychic Frog and Suspicious Stowaway really want to come down on turn 2. I think 7's a good number for blue. I think 7 for red's fine, too. Season Pyromancer is, like, great as the last card that you cast, so you don't need to play it on turn 3. We have other things to do around that time anyway. I think we can get away with 7 red sources here. Not a ton of red cards, right? Alright, what are they suggesting? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 black. 1, 2... Raucous Theater does not get red sources, so this would be 1, 2, 5 red. Is this not enough, right? Plus 2. And then what's blue add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue also needs a couple, This would be black at 9, which I said was my minimum, and we're 1 land over. There's something to trying to cut red. The issue is slots, right? Like, you can bring that Hymn to Turok in. If we're cutting red, then you can go up a black source. Makes him look better. But then you're really running some filler, right? And you have to play like the Infernal Grasp. There's 3 red cards there. 2 of those red cards make the Skull Clamp look good too. So like all of a sudden the Clamp is starting to look bad. And then you're running like Cryptic Code as filler. I definitely wouldn't cut blue here, right? The Recall and the Psychic Frog are too good for that. That's what we're discussing right now, Mana Leak. Welcome to the discussion. I really do like having the Raucous Theater in the mana base. Maybe I could play that without playing the red at all. Yeah, I'm not sure either. But yeah, I think if you're cutting red, then you're also cutting Clamp. We could keep red in as like a really light splash just for the Mutt flashback. Like this card just plays as a swamp, and like the Raucous Theater is free enough. Potentially even like beneficial. So I'd have to play the Grasp, the Hymn to Turok. Am I making Soul Guide Lantern? Am I playing Stern Scolding? I can play Cryptic Code. There's a combo here with Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, and Demonic Consultation. I don't really want to play a triple blue card, though. I don't really want to do that. Like, the current mana base I'm looking at is playing, like, 8 blue sources, right? 7 or 8. Trying to play a triple blue on that seems kind of hellish. That coat's pretty medium, but it is like one more card to carry a Soul Cauldron 1/1 counter. And we just got a bunch of those. So this would be 13 black sources and 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. So we can do 8 and 12. I mean, that seems great, right? Yeah, reducing an inconsistency of the deck makes sense to me. I will miss the red churn. I will miss the Skull Clamp plan. But I think overall, this is going to be a better deck. Baleful Strixham. Bowmaster actually would have matched up very well against both of these cards. At least the orcs give us some return pressure, huh? How badly is this show and tell gonna go? Opponent definitely seems like they're doing the same shit as me here. Opponent's over there like, Ledger Shredder? You got a Ledger Shredder? You shred some fucking ledgers over there? Ah. All right, what did you bring to show and tell, opponent? My pet bird. He really likes to take books apart. You give him a piece of paper, oh boy, he's gonna get through that paper like nothing. I tell you what. All right, that's very nice, Jimmy. Caleb, what did you bring? I brought a fucking Grizzlebrand. Gonna draw the cards, yes. Very nice, Caleb. Very nice. Why do we keep doing this? Why do we keep doing show and tell? Hey, Joe the Thumb leaves the resub, leaves the 69 months there. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, man. We don't really have a lot of options for sideboardy stuff. I guess I'll bring in Lantern just in case they're also reanimating. It seems likely, right? I don't know what you cut, though. Coat, whatever. Hey, Artex to Blow, thanks for the sub, thanks for 95 months. Yeah, good afternoon to you, too. Merry afternoon to you as well. This hand would be fucking sick if we had a black source. Let's count on drawing one. Let's let's give this a shot, huh? There's only 12 black sources in here, right? We can probably get some at some point. Opponent not gonna help me out with an Urborg. Oh no! What do we bid? Let's bid the Valgavoth. If they reanimate it and ruin me with it, then that'll be like a funny end to this game. Yeah, curtains it up. What are you afraid of? What do you want to take? Do you think you'd leave this if you're the opponent? It's kind of a scary hand, huh? They might just be looting me to a black source. Yeah. Yeah. Why didn't the eye serve? What do we like here, huh? What do we like? I like Dark Ritual Yet the Frog, but then after that, right? We could get the Soul Cauldron down, which I don't hate. Could just kill their fucking eye. You want the Soul Cauldron in play before I go vamp it up in Tomb. I think there's a good chance this frog just dies, and then like the Cauldron's not that good anyway. Might as well take my time here a little bit, Tamio cometh. They can flip that Tamio if they want. I might have a hard time rebuying any spells with the Soul Cauldron in play. How does Concealing Curtains work with the Soul Cauldron? Well, I imagine you would need to have a max side, right? You need to be able to flip. Guess I was supposed to exile that, huh? Yeah, it'd be interesting to give a cheaper transform ability to an expensive transform creature, right? Gildy wins the bench. Yeah, I was going to draw 14 there. This frog was going to deal some fucking damage, that's for sure. Yeah, Hack Summer, people definitely played enough hate, right? Like, you look at the top lists, and it's like every single list has 4 Graph Cages, or Leyline of the Voids, or a combination, or some of the main decked, you know? That was a fucked up tournament. Cobblade? I don't think Cobblade came close to killing the game. Standard was popular. The SCG series was growing over the course of Cobblade season. Yeah, a lot of people talk about it fondly in comparison to like every other season with like a lot of bans. That is awkward as hell. Taking Kaido instead of my Grave Titan. What if I draw a reanimation spell? Oh, I guess I can exile it to Frog. Maybe that's what they figured I was going to do. This gives me a chance to draw Necromancy, though. Oh, there's the Necromancy. Damn. Cobblade was pretty expensive with all the Jaces and such. And the swords and the mana base. Promissory Estoppel. I don't know how that real that is. There's like one big collector that's like shouting about that, and I don't think there's a single case of that being used to protect like this sort of situation, right? It'd be more convincing if a promissory estoppel lawyer wrote that article, right? Than specifically Dan Bach. What would someone think of Dan Bach's collection? That's the gist that I've gotten, Opaloaf. I want to hymn them, but I also want to edict this Emperor Bones before it does something fucked up, huh? Hey, Math Cat, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 4 months. You're very welcome for the content. You haven't heard this version before? Oh yeah, it's impossible to hear all the versions, right? Got me. Splinter Twin, interesting. Could almost two-shot them here. You can tell the cryptic code didn't hit a creature because the when I get priority, the cloaked creature doesn't get encircled in white. Yeah. It's typically good enough for me. I think I'm gonna bring in this lantern again. Opponent didn't do much that game, but they did have the Emperor. Do I play any Commander? Very rarely. I think it's been like a few years since my last game of Commander. Rovin's such a good word. I'm gonna cut Stern Scolding here. Looks like one of those Vamp Tutor for a land draws, huh? The last track was by Hellcat Maggie. If you're looking for the specific version. What was my highest skill on RuneScape? I maxed a couple. I didn't max the whole character, but I maxed mining. I'm not sure how far I got on cooking. Yeah, I think it was mining and cooking. This is Vamp Tutoring for an island. Hey, Catbeards, thanks for the sub, thanks for 52 months. You know what they say about the number 52? Yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up, though, Catbeards. I wasn't going to be impolite. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Squee, thanks for 23 months there. Not the length of the sub that counts, it's how you use it. Oh, I think the length matters. But how you use it also matters. Got a lot of nice card draw here. Oh, it's gold. I always thought this song was gold. Sure. I assume they're taking my Bowmasters. The rest of the hints pretty redundant, Got Get that out of there. Now I just hope they can't reanimate my Deathclaw before I get to it, Soul Guide Lantern doesn't hit my graveyard. I eat Jimmy John's semi-regularly, Flaming Cheetos. I don't know if I've had Herberts and Gerberts. Not huge on Jimmy John's. It's just very convenient. And better than Subway, right? Pretty low bar. Oh yeah, Couch Jockey. I think Knight's Whisper is just good. They like cut it once and they were like, it was cut for power concerns. And I was like, excuse me? 2-mana draw 2? That's still good. That's still a good card. I think sometimes they just like need to put something there as a reason. Firehouse subs. Yeah, they're okay. I've had them a couple of times. I got like heartburn from them twice. Exactly, Ophalov. That's all they have to say. Perfect. Giving the frog's ability to Grizzlebrand could give me a lot of damage there. Beseech. Okay, they're just playing it as a D-tutor. Or I guess not D-tutor, right? What was the 4-mana version? It's like 2 black. It was in core sets for forever. Diabolic, yeah. The other D-tutor. Oh, what? Oh, they must have tutored for half of the combo, and then they duress to try and live a turn. That's incredible. Wow. They just had it. They just had it. Well, you can see why they didn't concede, huh? Refresh the old batteries. Yeah, I pressed the old stop streaming button is what I did. Very complicated system there. How'd it go? Went pretty well. Went 2-1. Our team tied the opposing team. I drafted a green-black deck that I posted on Blue Sky. If you want to check it out. Pack 3 kind of saved it. Going into Pack 3, I had no fixing. and most of my black cards cost like double black and stuff. I was really sketched. I was like, oh man. I was not sure that it was going to come together, but then it did for me. Would I accept a pack 1 pick 1 worst card step? Sure. Yeah, that's only impacting the 1 pick. I would certainly do that. I'm going to have Bowmaster here, so I don't have to discard a card. You just ordered some cards for Paper Modern decks without the ring, so you can get paper reps. Really excited for more paper. Hell yeah. Why'd you clarify without the ring? You think it's going to get banned? Mengucci started doing a video series that was like ringless, right? He's like, I'm going to stream a modern deck without 1 ring every day for a month or something. I've done that before, Magic Man. I'm unsure how interesting it was. That Lotus Petal kind of makes me want to him to Turok instead of Kaidoing. But the Kaido's so nice here. Oh, that I was not expecting. Fantastic. Basically him to Turok anyway, huh? We got 2 cards there. Time Vault is in this cube. How'd I do? How'd I do at what, Magic Man? Oh, the second best pick step. You think that's what I do anyway? Wow, go fuck yourself. I think you're always drafting trash. Oh shit, what up? Hey, the kid thinks the sub thinks the 18 months. I'm not even stipped half the time, Magic Man. It's like a fourth of my drafts or something. Another Vamp Tutor for a land. Swords, Fire Covenant. Wow. I mean, I would take Cradle. Didrikson, you can take whatever you like. Well, time to see what their last card is, huh? They get to reroll. What if this Comet just soloed my Valgavoth? Just like made a bunch of 1/1s and then cleared it? Nope, just getting my 1/1 there. Oh, they weren't gonna let me spin? They weren't gonna let me do it? It's like any permanent, right? Opponent's got a lot of removal. Those main deck him to truck. That main deck him to truck look really good, They're just like a pile of disruption, and then the Skull Clamp plan would look really good here too, though. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. You need to get Comet for your cube. I'm less convinced of that. I think it's in mine, but it might be a mistake. I really want to turn one him. Maybe even turn one him Entomb. Except Nia Bubbles. The Dark Ritual could help me cast like a Grave Titan or something later. One reason I didn't do the turn 1 Dark Ritual Hypnotrock and Tomb line is I was worried about the opponent having cards like Animate Dead or Reanimate for me. Just as a value pick. Ooh, very fun, Neo Bubbles. Yeah, anytime you can loop Fast Bond, that always feels good, There's a few random indie tracks on this playlist. It's fine, though. It's my goddamn playlist, right? Sure. Gonna eat my Bowmaster. I was planning on bouncing Cryptic Coat and replaying it next turn. I think I'm just gonna serve so I can still have the Can't Be blocked to try and clear the Wandering Emperor, and we'll have the mana to bounce and replay it next turn anyway. Hey, War Monks. Bare Naked Ladies isn't indie. They're just Canadian. You don't think they're fucking indie? They've got to be indie rock. Wikipedia calls them folk rock. Well, maybe they're not even that crazy on my folk playlist then. I wish I had my Bowmaster back. Yeah, this is a rough spot. I'm gonna go ahead and attack them, I guess. Sweet, 10 goddamn damage here. Bit much, eh? I can put the 1/1 counters on the regular damage, yeah. That would be 12 damage. Fair enough, fair enough. What was I going to draw? Anything interesting? I don't think so. Fucking initiative, huh? Did not have much time that game. Maybe I should have kept that. Stern Scolding. They are a Mother Runes deck after all. You want to run a value creatures EDB step? I could be talked into that. Another black source for this Hypnotrack would have hit the spot, huh? I guess we get to try again next turn. Hey, Firefighter, thanks for 20 bucks. All that ETB value. Yeah, let's go. Opponent getting their scry on. That's a good sign. Means there's a solid chance they don't have an answer to the Valgavoth already. Valgavoth doing Valgavoth things. I win! I'm the winner! The winner is me! Put the trophy in the pile. Alright. We got a step coming up. All the ETB value. Let's jam that next.